Hi, I'm Aaron Marcus, and welcome back to the 30-Day Challenge. Today, I'm going to be talking with you about nervousness. And let me tell you, we all get nervous. I mean, some people won't admit it, but most of us get nervous in many different kinds of ways. And let me just tell you, sometimes people will tell you, look, you've got to get rid of it. You've got to stop your nervousness. It's going to kill you. You'll never be able to work in this industry if you're nervous. It's simply not true. As a matter of fact, I like it when I'm nervous. Now, look, I have done almost 2,000 jobs. And there are certain auditions, there are certain jobs that make me nervous. If I'm working with a famous actor, I'm going to be nervous. There's no question about it. And the crazy thing is, I don't see that as being bad. I don't try to squash it. I don't try to get rid of it. I don't try to solve that nervous problem. Now, what I do need to make sure that I do is harness that energy. If I'm up there and my hands are shaking, or I'm, doing one of these things or wringing my hands and it's very noticeable, well, that's a problem. That you don't want people to see. But when I am nervous, I feel a lot of this energy flowing through my body. Those synapses are firing. It brings life to what I'm doing. So I don't get rid of the I don't get rid of the nervousness, but what I will do is try to direct it in a way so that it makes my performance even more powerful. And when you think about it, look, you heard these stories about football players. They've been playing football. I'm talking about NFL players. They've been playing football since they were in the Pop Warner leagues, which is kind of like the little leagues for football. And before certain big games, you hear about these guys getting so scared that they're throwing up in the bathroom. They're just so nervous. Now, they'll hit somebody a couple times, and then that kind of, releases some of the tension. And by the way, I'm not recommending that, you tackle a casting director when you're kind of nervous there. But it's okay to be nervous. So a couple of things that I do just to help ease some of that nervousness is sometimes I'll take a deep breath. I'll let it out slowly. Sometimes before going into the audition, I might, jump up and down, shake my hands a little bit. Once again, I'm not trying to get rid of it. I'm just trying to contain it. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you, and also just to let you know, in general, auditions are very hard. They're nerve-wracking because you don't get many opportunities. You're just walking in out of the cold. It's not like you've been on the set for a while. They're very difficult. So if you are nervous, just acknowledge it and don't try to squash it. We're actors. We're supposed to feel things. And when you're feeling nervousness, that is a real feeling. So for your challenge, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a list of 5 different situations where you felt nervous. What brought that on? And I think it would be really helpful for you to acknowledge it, understand it, and then maybe by trying some of these exercises, you can find that nervousness. Once again, it's not going to go away, but it's not going to get in the way of your performance. And what would be great is if you would post the 5 different types of situations where you felt nervous on my Facebook page. And I know you've heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again. It's facebook.com/how-to-model. And it wouldn't surprise me if you are going to be one of many people who have experienced nervousness in many, many similar situations. And I think by talking about it, I think that also really helps. Having more experience with it also will help. But remember, it's normal. It makes sense to me. And we can figure out ways together to make sure that you can handle it well. So I'm Aaron Marcus, and I can't wait to talk with you again tomorrow.